Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're tackling one of the most important skills in algebra, factoring trinomials when a is equal to 1. If you've ever struggled with finding the right factors, I'll show you a quick and simple method that will make this process second nature. So let's get started. So factoring trinomials is easiest when a is equal to 1. So let's just label these terms real quick. So that's a, this is b, that is c. And you'll notice that in front of a, there is no number, but we can assume that this number is 1 because we do not see something. As soon as this becomes above 1, this method no longer works, but this method will work great when a is equal to 1. So let's take a look at an example. So let's look at x squared plus 7x plus 10. So we're asked to factor x squared plus 7x plus 10. So here's the process. Step 1 is we want to find two numbers that multiply to equal 10 and add to equal 7. So we want to find two numbers that multiply to equal 10 and that add to equal 7. So here's how we do this. We could take 10 and find all of the factors of 10. Well, 1 and 10 are both factors of 10. 2 and 5 are both factors of 10. And 10 and 1, but that's the same thing there. Okay, so which one of these two multiply to equal 10 and add to equal 7? Well, 2 times 5 is 10. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. So now that we have our factors, we can rewrite this trinomial as x plus 2, x plus 5. Now these two things are equivalent statements, meaning that these two things are exactly the same. And to prove that to you, we're going to use what we call the FOIL method. So FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, last. So if we FOIL these two binomials, we should end up with this trinomial. So let's go ahead and try it. So x times x is x squared. And then we're going to do outside. X times 5 is 5x. And then we're going to do inside. 2 times x is 2x. And then we're going to do our last. It's a little bit hard to see, so I'll use a different color. So last is going to be here. So 2 times 5 is 10. So if I simplify the terms in the middle, I get x squared plus 7x equals 10. So after we found our two factors, put them into two binomials, and then FOILed them back out to check our answer, we were left with x squared plus 7x plus 10. And we know that that is the same thing. And that's it. We factored a trinomial. So let's try a couple others. Let's try x squared plus 9x plus 14. Now, before I do this, why don't you go ahead and do this on your own. Pause the video, do this one on your own, and then you can check with my work. So I'm assuming that you've paused the video and you've tried this on your own. So let's go through this. So again, the question we need to ask ourselves, what are two numbers that multiply to get to 14 and add to get to 9? So if that doesn't make, if those two numbers don't come up in your head right away, we can factor 14 into two numbers and see which ones make sense. So 1 and 14 are two factors. 2 and 7 are factors. And that's it. So which one of these are going to multiply to get 14 and add to get to the 9? Well, the 2 and the 7. So 2 times 7 is 14. 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. So let's put these two factors in our binomials. Okay, and that's our answer. And again, we always want to use the best practice of checking our answers. So let me use different colors here so it's a little bit easier to see. So we're going to FOIL this out. So we have x times x, which is x squared. We have x times 7, which is 7x. We have 2 times x, which is 2x. And 2 times 7, which is 14. So now that we've FOILed out, let's combine like terms. So we're left with x squared plus 9x plus 14. And we do in fact have the same thing. So we know that we've done this right. So that's it. Now you have factored and you've learned how to factor trinomials when a is equal to 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 2 for you to try on your own. I want you guys to leave your answers in the comments. So try these ones on your own, leave the answers in your comments, and I will comment back. If you'd like some more practice with this, you can find my practice worksheet on Teachers Pay Teachers. If you found this helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.